Okay, we are done with now, like creating a booking, getting that booking ID, then authorization, then updating that booking ID, right? What I'll do is now I'll delete that entry. Okay, when you come to delete, just you don't have to do anything, okay, each time. When you come here, just I'll see it here now. I have my authorization. Okay, I need authorization, right? Then by you, I'll just post that. I'll create new entry. Booking ID is 42, right? Now my delete API is asking for my again cookie, right? I'll provide that. That is authorization. And what was my ID? My ID was 42, right? I'll just try to delete that if it works. And what is the response am I getting? Okay, done. Okay, 42 booking. Let me just try it again. Okay. Booking ID is 20. Okay. Okay. See, when I'm deleting, like it is getting 201 created, that is nothing but success. Okay, instead of they're giving like deleted successfully, our developer, they would have just implemented, just created. Okay, now your ID was 20, right? I have deleted that entry. Now after deleting, if you hit, what you'll get, just see, this is 404 not found. That means the entry, the method which was that, that is already deleted. Okay, now we'll see how we can automate this. Okay, just see here carefully. Again, nothing is like new. I have my header, two headers are there. I don't have anything in the body. I have something in the resource. Okay, I'll go ahead and delete. Okay, delete API. Okay, done. Then what I'll do is given, right? Again, same given dot. I'll just put my header, right? Header. Header. Okay. Application.json, right? I'll just give it this thing here. Okay. Done. Next, I'll give my cookie. Again, cookie passing. It remains the same, right? How I gave in the this thing. That is also one more header. I'll take it from there instead of again doing. Okay, this is my, it is asking for token value. Okay, two things were given, two headers, done. What is nothing is there, parameterize and query parameter, nothing is there. Next, I'll go to when. Okay, dot when dot, which is the method delete, right? Delete. What it is the thing? It is again same whatever there in the update, right? Booking ID with that thing. I'll just pass it here. Okay. Then dot I'll just log that dot all dot assert that status code equal to 201. I was getting right status code here 201, right? I'm putting 201 dot, then anyways extract response is nothing is there, so I'll just keep it as it is as of now, or you just can extract and keep it. extract dot response dot as string. Okay, done. Now we'll see after that if it is relating. I'll do one thing. Okay, let me just try this much. Okay, if it is deleting properly or not. See, it is getting created. Okay, but how we'll get to know here? It is like deleted properly or not? It is updated properly or not? So basically, we are getting some response, right? We can read this response, right, by using a JSON path, right? I'll just store this response string delete response, right? I've stored it here. What I'll do is I'll use my JSON path. Again, to use a JSON path, I kept it in reusable method, right? Reusable methods dot JSON to raw. What is taking as input? Anyways, it took it. What it will return? JSON path. JSON path JS1. Now I'll make it JS2. Okay, done. This is your response of delete, right? This is delete response. Okay, now delete response is there, then just get. Okay, sorry, actually the thing is here you don't have it in the form of key and value, so you don't have to read by using all this. This thing which I said, we can do it for put API. Okay, reusable methods. We are getting a first name or something, right? Where it is put API. Okay. Server is slow, I guess. Okay, in the put API also will get the same response, right? Here, one more concept will come into picture. Here, anyways, booking ID was in the same line. Just we read it by using a get string booking ID. But as you can see here, first name is inside the booking. So it is nested, called nested JSON. Today you have like this. Tomorrow you may have one more thing called inside first name, Rekha, again something else you might have that is called nested JSON. One thing is inside the something else. Okay, this is called your nested JSON. So how do we read this? Okay, I just want to, for verification purpose, I want to read a first name. Okay, just I'll see. This is my first API, right? Where I was creating or booking the thing, right? Okay, I'm booking. I had passed in my create booking Rekha, right? I just want to check, okay, after hitting that API, once I create it, am I getting like Rekha or not? I want to read the response and just try it out. Okay, okay. So what I'll do is, anyways, I have created a JSON object. Here I have read a booking ID. So I'll do one thing. Again, JS dot, okay, get string, okay. Now what I want to read, Rekha, right? Where Rekha is there? Rekha is under booking, right? First I'll take booking. How will reader nested JSON? They'll ask an interview this question, okay? Booking dot, you'll give whichever the next thing, first name you wanted to read, right? You'll give first name. Done. Okay. Done. So what it is returning get string, it will return a string. Okay. Now I know my okay. I have my first name. So what I'll do is, now my first name was like what I had passed here, it was Rekha, right? So as I told you people, just you can read it by using, I told you, right? You will have to pass it like this, the expected one. My thing was Rekha. Okay. Now via, this is my expected one. Okay. Actual one, the one which I'm getting from the, by using a JSON path. I have these two. Okay. Now what I'll do is, by using my test ng, assert equals to, I'll take a string. Okay, string expected and string actual. What is my actual? This is my actual, right? Okay, what is my expected? I'll take this value. Okay, this is my actual. Done. Okay, so just to show it to you people, I'll just print that. It's a system.out.println the post response first name is, okay, I'll just take the first name whichever I got it from JSON and just print it here. Done. Okay, where it is throwing the error. Why? Okay.
Put semicolon.
So I'll just execute now, okay, how to take a response from JSON and how to assert that I have showed you. I'll just run it and show it to you. Okay, see it is post, it's doing post, put, delete and get. Now when we did post, right, this was my input, right? Post response is Rekha, right? This is how like I read it from the JSON by using this code. Okay. And I did some assert, it is passing. If you want to fail, you can purposefully fail and check like how it works. This is how it's all about, like all the APIs, all 4 methods: post, get, put and delete. This much is more than sufficient. Okay. In coming up session, we'll see like how to take the payloads we saw in one form, right? Taking it is kind of static, right? Still, how can we read it dynamically? That we'll see in like further classes.